Heart on the Window featuring Wendy. Energy change. Let's start it over. It has been a while since I remember hearing a song where they filled all of the space in the song. I have said that before, but it's rare. It's rare where they take all of the space that your ears can handle and they fill all of it. Oh, this was so friggin' pretty. I will echo somebody's statement that said they sound so good together. Seriously, I love this. This melody is so good. It's so pretty. I just want some Wendy's chicken nugs. Oh, so pretty. And then later on in the song, we get all these different harmonies and melodies kind of complementing each other. Oh, yeah. Heart on the Window. When my breath spreads silently across countless seasons, and I fall. More every minute, more every hour, like a dream, on the white window of my heart, darkly engraved, you and me. Ah. Still on the dazzling window, so that you can see my heart. So I'll leave you a heart on the window, beyond the time I waited for you, breath spreading white, my heart drawn without a gap. When I left you a heart on the window, I engraved it more deeply. Yo, this is very visual. This is fantastic. Yo, remind me to come back to this, okay? Good. Write that down. In my heart that was always deeply dark, you suddenly fill the transparent window with your light. Like a dream, the season that spreads vividly, I want to engrave. You and me. Ah. Still on the dazzling window every day so that you can see my heart. Oh. So I'll leave you a heart on the window beyond the time I waited for you. The breath that spreads white. Whoa. My heart drawn without any gaps. When I left you a heart on the window, I engraved it more deeply. Oh, I will love you better, I promise. Engrave my heart. I will love you better then, with my heart on the window. Ah, oh, 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 ah. Oh, 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 ah. Ah, ah, ah. All right. I want you to picture this window. Let's say the two of them. You have JIN and you have Wendy. And they're obviously not together, but JIN is waiting for Wendy. And while he's there, he breathes on the glass and it fogs up, and then he draws his heart without any gaps. Why does he specify without any gaps? Any guesses? Any theories? I'm trying to help you. Beyond the time I waited for you, breath spreading white, my heart drawn without a gap. When I left you a heart on the window, I engraved it more deeply. The heart, yes, love without end. I think a heart with a gap has the potential to be a broken heart, fully connected without stop. That's right. So it's not broken. He never stops loving her. It's solid. Very well said, all of you. No love gets out. That's good. But the way that this is written lyrically, it's so perfectly put that you understand one person's feelings, as well as the fact that they're waiting beyond the time that I waited for you. So when I leave, this heart will still be here. And eventually, if you get here, because it takes you forever to get ready to leave the house, by then I'm probably gone. But this heart will still be here. And this heart is here for you. It is solid. It is one piece, because I will always love you and my heart is for you. Something like that. I engraved it more deeply. My heart that was always dark, and you suddenly filled the transparent window with your light. Oh, and that was from Wendy. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous song. Across countless seasons. Wow. On the white window of my heart. Man, I heard you all talking about it. I am also torn on what I think my favorite song is. I don't know. Ooh, that's going to take some thought. So that is Heart on the Window, which seems to be abstract, of course, because it's on the window of their heart. Oh, so pretty. The last track is I Will Come to You. Is it I Will Come to You or One Will Come to You? Does anybody know? I don't think it's exclamation point will come to you. In Korean, which means in longing and yearning. And the English title is I will come to you. It's literally right there, which are both mentioned in the chorus. Okay. Last track. Ooh, it already mentions snow. I love it. Okay.
눈이 내리던 날 너의 곁을 떠난 날 하루에도 수백 번씩 매일 끄적인 그 말 너무 그리워 나를 안아줘 아름다운 기억에 잠겨 오늘도 웃으며 잠들길 따뜻한 봄바람 불 때쯤 너에게 갈게 약속해 너에게 갈게 추억도 그리움도 담긴 나의 글이 지나간 시간 속에 남은 단 하나의 새 캄캄한 길 위에 한 줄기 빛 그대여 아름다운 기억에 잠겨 오늘도 웃으며 잠들길 따뜻한 봄바람 불 때쯤 너에게 갈게 약속해 너에게 갈게 그리움에 잠시 떠나 있어도 약속해 I will come to you if you need me I will come to you
That is my favorite song. Hands down, that is my favorite song. That is what I have been waiting for with all of the music that we have listened to. How many times have I said, why can't we just hear the voice and a piano? Oh my God. Finally, somebody did it. Oh, and it was JIN. Oh, JIN. Oh, I don't even know what he was saying. He could have been ordering food for all I know. But that was gorgeous. Oh, it was perfect. Oh, it was so perfect. It was like just the right amount of reverb on the voice. It was clean. It was piano. It was JIN. I will come to you. Ooh. The day snow fell, the day I left your side. Hundreds of times in a single day, those words that I scribbled down. I miss you. Please hug me. Immersed in the beautiful memories, I hope you fall asleep smiling today too. When the warm spring wind blows, I'll go to you. I promise that I will go to you. Memories and longing both contained in my painting amid the time that passed by is the only color that was left. On that pitch dark path, you, who was a ray of light. Immersed in the beautiful memories, I hope you fall asleep smiling today too. When the warm spring wind blows, I will go to you, and I promise that I will go to you. Even if I'm away for a bit, amongst this longing, yearning, I promise that I will come to you. If you need me, I will come to you. There it is. Wow. Virtual hug cereal bowl, wide open, hop in, hug each other, do what you gotta do. Wow. This is the part that sticks with me. The day snow fell, the day I left your side, hundreds of times in a single day, those words I scribbled down. I miss you. Please hug me. Wow. That is gorgeous. Wow. I hope you don't mind. Now that I know the lyrics, I want to hear that again. So grab a fresh set of tissues. We're going in.
눈이 내리던 날 너의 곁을 떠난 날 하루에도 수백 번씩 매일 끄적인 그 말 너무 그리워 나를 안아줘 아름다운 기억에 잠겨 오늘도 웃으며 잠들기 따뜻한 봄바람 불 때쯤 너에게 갈게 약속해 너에게 갈게 추억도 그리움도 담긴 나의 글이 지나간 시간 속에 남은 단 하나의 새 캄캄한 길 위에 한 줄기 핀 그대여 아름다운 기억에 잠겨 오늘도 웃으며 잠들길 따뜻한 봄바람 불 때쯤 너에게 갈게 약속해 너에게 갈게 그리움에 잠시 떠나 있어도 약속해 I will come to you if you need me I will come to you
Wow.
갈게 약속해 너에게 갈게 그리움에 잠시 떠나 있어도 약속해 I will come to you if you need me I will come to you
Wow. Now, I can't speak for you, but I can speak for me. JIN has surprised me greatly with this album for a couple reasons. One, it's 6 tracks and he covers a wide range of styles within those 6 tracks. Beautiful. So beautifully done. Like, we know he's talented. This was just this was another level, if you will, to me. I'm also super surprised that of all the albums we have broken down, this is the first one that I remember. I could be wrong. This is the first one that the first 5 songs were pretty upbeat, happy, pa, 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 live your life, jump in the air and toot. But then the last one is this heart-wrenching, I don't know what to do with this. Wow, that is... The fact that it's the last song makes it hit even harder. Wow. It's so good. The fact that the album is called Happy, and 5 of the songs do have that feel as if he launched the album and said, I want you to listen to this because it's going to make you feel happy. Most of the songs, for me, make me feel happy. They make me feel upbeat, right? That last song feels different. So I wonder, is there a different type of happy that he's referencing here? Or is it the fact that this longing and yearning is over, and that's why it's at the end of the album that is the happy? Somebody said in chat, and I don't know, I can't verify that this is true, so I really don't know. But somebody said this song was written while he was in the military. I don't know if that's true. If it is true, it would make sense to me. Now, the song, regardless of that, the song does mention longing and yearning. So even if it doesn't apply to the military per se, oh, he said so himself. Okay, perfect. Then that's enough for me. From JIN's lips, solid. That makes perfect sense to me because when I was in the military, I used things like this. I would write and I would create as ways to reconnect to the world that I knew. Now, I excelled in the military. I did well. I served my country. Great. But that was not the life for me. What you see here, this level of community and creativity and abstract thought and philosophical blah, blah nonsense, this is my world. So when I was in the military and I was living that life, I needed ways to reconnect my being to that world. This feels like that. And you know what? Maybe this is the answer. Right here. You know how it's like I've done a fair share of teaching in my time, like as a teacher, okay? And some of you can testify to this. Sometimes it's the first things that you say, and sometimes it's the last things you say that are what the student is going to remember. So you have to be very strategic with what you choose to say on the bookends of a lesson. In this album, he ends the album with this very hard-hitting track, and this is what he leaves us with. Even if I'm away for a bit amongst this longing, I promise that I will come to you. If you need me, I will come to you. That is the last thing that he says to us in this album. It's perfect. Wow. That is a track that ends the album that me personally, I sit back and just go, wow. And I just kind of need some time. I want to sit in the space that this song has created, this feeling, and just kind of, I want to drink it in. I want to feel this for a moment. I want to live in this space. Some of you remember way back 1,000 years ago when cassette tapes were how we got music. There was a side A and there was a side B. And because songs are different lengths, generally, song A would have a few more songs than side B, side A, side B. So after the last song on side B, there was usually extra tape that would have to kind of play out, dead space. And then it would flip over back onto side A. So you kind of had to pick the last song very specifically if you were playing that game, if you were very strategic. The last song ends, and then generally speaking, the listener is sitting there listening to this dead space until it ends and the tape rolls over, if you were fancy and you had auto reverse, right? This is the perfect song for the end of side B, because when that tape is running out, I need some time to sit in that space before things restart, before the cycle restarts again, and I'm back feeling fresh, default mode, and I am running wild out into the madness and the chaos of every day. I love this. This album feels like JIN. The only thing it's missing, aside from 1,000 more songs, because #greedy, is it would have been nice, maybe on the end of one of the songs, or maybe even the beginning, I'm not picky, maybe just like a 3 to 5 second clip of his laugh. The JIN shield wipers take off, and you can hear it for a second, and then the song starts. I think that would have been awesome. But I'm greedy. I know that may have ruined us. It makes me happy that you agree. And I've said this before, 2 down, 5 to go. What a great album. Every challenge we have gone through makes us stronger. We've gone through 2 enlistments now with just BTS, not counting other groups that you follow. I know Wonho recently came back. I think Minho came back recently too. Is that right? So depending on who you follow, you've experienced this multiple times. I won't stop even if hardships come crashing in endlessly. Nobody can stop me. I move forward. In my innumerous chats with many of you throughout the years, there's something that I have said to at least a handful of you, and that's relentless forward movement. And this piece of the album feels like that. We go on as we always have. That's right. we bounce back, and we hit on another level. Sometimes it takes time to bounce back. Okay, it's part of the process, but we're going to bounce back. We go on as we always have.